That's also a very interesting. Like, it's almost like every country is like has a unique geopolitical situation, because in this case, people are asking like, why don't democratic countries free the people of North Korea? Because it is like a humanitarian atrocity, essentially, right? You could evaluate it that way. But the thing is, like, nobody wants to do anything with it because it's all bad. Like every scenario of a country intervening just creates more of a problem.
Yeah.
Like China, for example, doesn't want all the refugees on its border that would inevitably come running.
Yeah.
Russia also doesn't want that because it's close by, and it's not interested in doing anything with Korea because South Korea is right there and they're pro-American. South Korea doesn't want
Yeah.
anything to do with it because they would have to be the ones rebuilding all of the North Korea if anything
Right.
happens to it.
That's part of the reason why it never happened, because politically they can say we want you united the country, but really, even if it were up to South Korea to unite the whole country, the amount of investment they need is gonna bankrupt their own country. Like
Yeah.
to fix everything in the north under their banner, like it will cost them so much money. Like they're gonna bankrupt themselves, so they're not gonna do it. So it's impossible now, right? It's almost, even if they wanted to, like step is like, not talking about the political side of things. I just say if they were to do it, it's impossible, you know.
Yeah, it's just going to be essentially too costly.
And right now, yeah, everybody support the status quo still, because it still holds, because it benefits to all countries that it stays that way, right?
Yeah.
Especially now, the North Korean, like they were one of the biggest beneficiary of the Russo-Ukrainian war right now, because they jumped up their economy because they can produce munitions for Russia. So their industry gets worked up now. It's like, oh yeah, we can start making things because these are a commodity we can sell. So they sell to the Russians the artillery shells, the munitions and everything. They even send their own military to help. So that's why Russia and North Korea had that mutual deal. They signed a treaty, right? We're gonna be friends. We're gonna do trades. We're gonna do whatever. And the benefit of that is like the North Koreans are like this third state that things can go through the black market for. Like the North Korean can act like they can do deal under the table, right? So that's why they need to exist. That's the North Korean state for both China and Russia, and then for the regional powers. Like they need this. They need them to exist so we can do some under dealings.
Some kind of black market country. It's
Black
just
market country. Yeah, exactly.
completely
So,
its own rules.
and it works because what? North Korea had nukes. So the US cannot touch North Korea, right? So that's the smart thing that the North Korea did, was they realized we need nukes. Without nukes, we're done, right? So that's how they somehow got it. Now people are saying, oh, the Chinese gave them nukes, basically, but nobody knows exactly, right? But they have nukes. So meaning they are a deterrent both for South Korea, Japan, and the U.S. So like don't do anything. If you want to go, we can go, right? Like even if you wipe us out, we can still fire nukes at you. You're still gonna get major damage to your own country if you try something on us. So it's very useful. North Korea is very useful for all the countries involved here. So that's why Russia supports North Korea, China supports North Korea, because they can do some beatings that they can't do on the table.
It's an interesting kind of topic of they're leaving the North Korea country to deal with their own morals and their own population the way they see fit.